Hi guys, I'm back and I thought I'd do another different kind of video today instead of my usual tattoo reviews. I'll do this one and you can let me know if you think I should continue with this kind of thing. I'm going to try and keep it like tattoo related more or less. But you know, if it's not the kind of video you want to see, just let me know in the comments and I won't ever do it again. So what I thought I would do is potentially start a new series of videos that I might do more of, where I go on video games character creators and make characters where tattoos are an option and place tattoos on them how I would do it in real life, not necessarily in a style that I would do them in, but I will put them in a place that I would do them and try and basically make like a realistic looking, heavily tattooed character on video games that I like or that I've played or maybe that you guys recommend if you like it. Anyway, here we go. So the first game that I'm going to do this for is Dragon's Dogma 2, which is the first game in particular is one of my favorite RPGs. The second one, a lot of people didn't like it. I really liked it. But they actually released the character creator as like a free game / free download before the game released, which I thought was like super clever and really good idea to do because it got people a bit hyped on the character creator. Anyway, it's a really good one. Let's have a look what happens. You'll have to bear with me as well because I might have to move the little screen around a little bit, you know, to make sure I'm not losing anything that you can see on the screen and stuff. So we'll make the Arisen. So on this game, you're like making a Arisen, and then you make like a side character that's going to like follow you around called a pawn. We're going to use this empty slot. You can see I've made some hideous abominations on this. That's the character I used in the game. I went for like a Geralt kind of thing, and he's already got some pretty cool, well-placed tattoos. And then I made this this fucking guy that I might do a video on at some point. Let's just start a new character. I'll create new. Yeah, it's like an RPG that's kind of like open-ended. It's like open-ended and really not at the same time. It's like open world, has like loads of exploration. It actually really encourages exploration. It's one of the better games for that. You know, that thing where if you think, oh, I wonder what's over there. And you head over there, you know, say it's like a cave or a forest or a waterfall. Usually they're pretty good at like rewarding exploration like that. I don't want to take too long on this like element of it, so let's just make like a really neutral looking dude, so it's not, you know, I don't want to be making like a high fantasy sort of character. Let's just have a look where tattoos are. So tattoo presets, body tattoos. Right, let's have a look at this. Right, so how many slots for body tattoos are there? Body tattoo 1, first, second. Right, so you can have 2 tattoos on the torso, which is insanely limiting. But as far as like, I don't know, as far as like choices go, it's quite good compared to a lot of games. Let's do something like, now do I go symmetric? Yeah, let's go symmetrical chest piece. We're gonna, I hate that when that happens, you know, when it like cuts off. That's the game going, but this isn't chest, this is shoulder. I don't like that. Like, just let it be where it is, you know. Like, I understand it'd be an issue with like the polygons stretching or whatever, you know, when you do it. Okay, we don't want to have that off symmetrical. Overall scale, so if I take that down, it is going to sit on the chest a bit better, but we're going to, in terms of not disappearing on the shoulders. But ideally on a chest piece, I like to really like oversize a chest piece like that so it does go onto the shoulders, but in this case we're not able to, which is actually making me think we might do a off symmetrical design instead so it fits in a cool way. I am all for off symmetry, you know, like I love it when if someone comes in, they're just like, yeah, I want a fucking tattoo like there, and you kind of don't think, it's not in like a classic orientation. I love that so much. It's like my favorite thing, really. So I'm going to proceed with that in mind. Obviously, you might not think it's the best place for a tattoo to go. You might not agree on my decisions, but I don't give a shit. We're going to avoid the nipple because people don't like to go over the nipples unless necessary. I've had my nipples since birth. No, I've had my nipples tattooed. They're entirely black. It was fucking horrible, to be honest. Right, I'm pretty happy with that straight away. The primary, secondary, tertiary colour. Let's see what happens if I change the colour. Oh, now that's nice. Let's go. So they're not super detailed, obviously. Like if I was tattooing this, I'd line, I'd like line it all, and then I'd have some like distinct shading to, make it look like not like a fucking almost like tribal iteration of it. But I'm not doing the tattoo. I'm just placing the tattoo. So I was hoping that'd be the case. Let's make them. I might recreate some of these tattoos, actually. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? In my own sort of way. I want this kind of like red. Right. I'm going to leave the main arm black. Or should I switch that to grey? No, we'll leave it black. Opacity. I'm just going to leave them. I'm going to set them all to about 80 so they look like well lived in. So then we're going to go on to the second body tattoo here. So this one's a weird one because it's quite limiting, only having a certain amount of freedom with placements. I might go with this fucking Medusa head because that is something that I have done before. I've done a Medusa head tattooed in this location. I would normally do it that style, but I'm just trying to make it kind of look good. Actually, I don't really like that. I don't like how it's sitting on the stomach. Let's try the Cerberus instead. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to make that just a little bit bigger. Try and avoid that belly button. That's another thing that people don't like getting tattooed. I've had mine tattooed into, but not fully blacked out. I've got like a devil head on my stomach, and the tongue comes out of my belly button. I haven't, weirdly enough, it was like one of the easier places on the stomach. The belly button was a lot easier than the rest of the place, which is weird. It felt kind of like hollow, like you were getting it fucking, I don't know, someone was like extracting something. So I'm going to leave the Cerberus black, I think. Let's see what the secondary, you can't adjust them. So that's all black as it is. It's as it is, sorry. I'm going to, stick that back down to 80 again so it looks well lived in. And then that's that for the body tattoos. I'm pretty stoked with that, to be honest. But I think the fact that it says body tattoos means we're not going to be able to do a back piece on him because we've only got the two choices. So let's focus primarily on the front. So is it two tattoos? Just one tattoo on the arm. That is crazy. I feel like something's getting fucking oversized here. Like, let's just double check that's right first. Yeah, just one tattoo on each limb. That's quite restricting, isn't it? You'll have to let me know in the comments if there's a game that has like true freedom of tattoos, like where you can kind of just fucking do anything you want. After I'd maybe been tattooed 20 times or something, it stopped being a thing where I was able to like make anything close to the amount of tattoos that I have on myself. So I'm tempted to go either like ornamental black work with one of these. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, actually. I've just realised I'm going to move this over here so you can see the full thing. Make me a bit smaller because I'm not the focus of the video, am I? So I'm really tempted to go with these sort of ornamental, like floral filigree kind of things, or this dragon, and like really oversize it. Let's have a look at this one. It's got a bit of a nicer flow to it. Can you flip it? Horizontal tiling. Right, okay, so you could have multiple iteration. It doesn't really work too well though, does it? Right, let's oversize this massively. Rotate it a bit so it kind of flows on the arm a bit more. Just ever so slightly. It just needs... That's the one. Vertical. Now, I think I'm going to opt, because it's kind of losing out on the... you know, like it's disappearing in the shoulder as I move it up. So I think I'm going to opt, and it does that on the hand as well, so you can't have a hand tattoo. But I'm going to opt to have it a little bit lower than I probably would. Let's rotate it around, see what this looks like. Oh, I like that. I like that right there. That's the good stuff. That looks pretty cool. I like that flow there with the line going down the sort of bicep and then across the forearm there. Again, going to bring that down to about 80. I'd say that's that arm wrapped up, isn't it? Left arm tattoos. I am a bit disappointed you can only have one tattoo on each arm. I'm not like super stoked on that. I'm tempted to go like a similar thing, you know, like this other one. So he's got matching sleeves, but it's rare that someone would do that and get like matching sleeves. So I think I'm gonna oversize. No, that I think that'd work better on a leg. Let's go this harpy, and let's put it in the classic. Yeah, I really don't like that it cuts it off when it goes into the shoulders, because ideally I'd love to sit that head on the ball of the shoulder there, you know, like maybe about there. If that came up there, that'd be perfect. But for the sake of perfection, let's just move it down a little bit. Not for the sake, sorry, ignoring perfection. Let's just move it down a little bit. Now, you can kind of squash it a little bit. That makes it a little better. I don't know whether I'm going to pop it there, because that's like the classic place you'd used to be able to, you'd used to get tattoos, you know, like early days in the tattoo, and it was kind of like you'd get tattoos in like set places, like outer arm, outer forearm, left side of your chest, you know, that sort of thing. Overall scale, let's just see if it looks better a bit smaller. Ooh, we can go some heavy black work. I do like that. There we go. That's a fucking cool sleeve, that, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, he's done it. He's fucking done it. And it kind of goes with the other one as well. I'd love it so much more if it went on the shoulder, but that is a fucking sleeve if I've seen one. And if you can't tell, I love some blackout. Cancel. I do not mean to do that. Right leg tattoos. Where now I know that you can oversize them to that extent. Look at his little dookas. His little green pants. Well, right leg style. So I think I'm going to go kind of like black ornamental on this. Maybe use this. Actually, could we get a Medusa on the knee? Now, that wouldn't be the easiest tattoo to do. But I'm not doing it, I'm just bloody placing it. And let's get... I hate that it's cutting them off at the limbs there. It makes me kind of not want to use that. That looks pretty cool, though. Maybe we'll try it on the side. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? It's about as much coverage as he's going to get on that leg without, like... Can I go a little bit bigger without it disappearing? It's disappearing a bit on the foot there, isn't it? Let's see what happens. That's nice. I like that. I'd do that tattoo. If someone wants a fucking Medusa that big in that area, hit me up on the gram. Yeah, I'm happy with this. It's going good. Let's... Right, left leg tattoos. So can you only have one leg tattoo as well? Fucking hell. I chose this game because I remembered it being quite free, but I was wrong. Let's make like a, you know, like a... Maybe like a geometric inspired thing with some of these vertical and horizontal tilings. Let's see what happens if I do this. Overall scale. Okay, let's ramp that up massively. Now, I don't like this already, but it is something that it's not too far off something that someone would get. So am I going for... Nah, let's not do that. It's a shit idea. You should quit your job. Right. Ah, there's something cool in this. Let's see if we can get that over the knee without too much disappearing. Vertical scale. Ah, so you can squish it down. Now, I'm not a big fan of what the design is, but that is quite a cool place. I wonder if it'd look better on the knee ditch. Let's have a look. See what the front looks like with that on. Ah, you see, I think I like that better. Let's try this side. It'd be good if you could do this, wouldn't it? You know, if you could like go into a fucking tattoo shop and have yourself on this, on like a 3D model like this and place the tattoo exactly. Maybe there's something in that. I'm not the man to sort it though, because I can't be fucking arsed. Oh, I like that. It's just like one of those little, almost like Maori socks that people get, which I really like. I think we're going to just leave that at there. This looks like your classic tattoo fan, doesn't it? I'm pretty happy with that. I wish you could have more options, really. There's like scars and stuff like that, but I'd much prefer to just have, you know, a little bit more freedom in tattoo placement. You'll have to let me know. Let's see if we can get him looking like a fucking hard cunt. Where's a mustache? There we go. Here he is. What you looking at? Yeah, pretty cool. I like that. Happy with it. He looks like fairly realistic. I didn't set these other ones to 80%. I've just realised that they look a bit fresh compared to these more like worn, lived-in ones. But yeah, I think that'll do. Right, that'll do for that video. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and I will try to find some more games that have cool character creators. I've already got some in mind, but if you don't want me to do that kind of video, just let me know. If you do want me to do that kind of video, also let me know. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want a tattoo from me, head over to my Instagram. The email contact is on there. Just shoot me an email and I'll get back to you at some point. See you next time.